Our reality is shaped by both our minds and the reality by itself. Now, by changing one of these things, you will by default change the other, and it is your mind. But before I get into it, let me introduce myself. My name is Ori, and in the last 3 years, I've went from having a pretty damn negative mind, and I embodied it, right, you can see it, to becoming pretty positive. Now, I'm not the most positive man in this world. I have a tendency to be pretty negative sometimes, for sure, we are humans. But I've learned how to force positivity, and that's the thing, our minds are pretty damn malleable. Now, I don't say that you can change your childhood trauma like this. It's hard, right? These things are really deeply ingrained in our minds. But things like beliefs, like not core beliefs, but the beliefs that are above the core of our beliefs, can be changed. In this video, I will reveal to you 3 steps framework to change one extremely important aspect of our minds, and it is our beliefs. Now, before I get into it, I want you to really understand the importance of our minds, because once you realize how much power it actually has over you, you will realize how important it is to change it towards the positive, to better it. Now, this is my hypothesis for it. Now, I might be wrong. I don't say that I'm 100% right 100% of the times, but here it is. There is the objective reality of our worlds, and there is us. We perceive this reality with our biases, beliefs, values and everything, and we distort it a bit. We can either distort it toward the negative, we can see something and perceive it to be extremely negative, or we can distort it towards the positive and look at it in a positive way. And this distortion process is something that will happen no matter what. Seeing the objective things as they are is possible because endeavors like math are like that. 1 + 1 = 2 no matter what, we can't distort it. But in most areas of life, perceiving something without distorting it is almost impossible. So think about the placebo effect. If you had a disease and I gave you a pill and I were to tell you that this pill will cure your disease in 7 days. This disease is curable, by the way. You would take this pill and you would believe that this pill would heal you. You would be healed faster. That's a known psychological phenomenon. Now here is the 3 steps framework to destroy negative beliefs and replace them with positive ones. Now the first step, but before I get into it, what is the goal of a belief? It is to basically positively impact our lives. Because if this belief negatively impacts our lives, it is bad in relation to that goal. So it is also anchored with the truth of our lives. So if we want to get in shape, the belief that junk food is good and should be eaten is a negative one in relation to this goal. But the belief that junk food should not be eaten because it makes us foggy and damages our health is a good belief in relation to that goal. With a different goal, the relation between the belief and the goal will be different. So it's basically all about finding your goal with this belief. If your goal is to feel like a fucking victim, then you should change that goal. Because feeling like a victim is a dead end. You cannot do anything with this feeling. It is just you trying to feel good about your situation to some extent. I know that because I used to be that, right? This is me 3 years ago, feeling like a victim who doesn't deserve his bad outcomes because, you know, I'm special somehow. You shouldn't feel like a victim, bro. Right? Like, it is bad. Once I stopped to feel like a victim, I started to change and I'm way better right now. My life is way better right now and I don't see any reason to believe in it for the goal of having a better life, which is the goal of any one of us, right? Now the second step, it is to realize what your current belief is, and then the third step is to force the positive belief. What does it mean? It's to basically force it with either talking to yourself and saying to yourself, this is my belief, attach some emotion to it, so this is my belief and I am proud of this belief, because for my understanding, I might be wrong, our subconscious mind needs some emotion attached to that thing in order to believe in it. I might be wrong, I don't know, but... And then, with enough time, you will start to see proof to that belief, because our minds reinforces our beliefs, and you will start to really believe it. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe, and here's a reminder, I'm just a man, I might be wrong, I don't know, bye.